Oh, time has come. Go Fast Parts. My first ever big, real engine parts. I need a knife. Okay, what we have here is a set of aluminum heads, and there should actually be a cam in here. This is gonna be the heads for the shop truck. I'm super excited. I decided to bite the bullet and go with a set of aluminum heads. They're from IMM Engines. I've worked with Brian from IMM Engines. He has been super great, super helpful with getting some stuff around, and he actually supplied me with a cam as well. So huge shout out to them for helping me out. So without further ado, let's get these bad boys out of here. Okay, let's get these bad boys open. What's this is? Oh, it says 2 of 3 and 3 of 3, but I've only received 2 packages. Unless there's a label on the inside. Let's open them up and take a look. Technically, I was expecting 3 packages, but he said that he would try and fit them together, so I don't know. It's a box in the box. Okay. I tell you what, I know what is inside these boxes, and I could lift both of these up easier than I could lift one of the cast heads that came off of both engines that I've torn apart. And I know nothing about nothing. Like I can, this is nothing. Get out of here. Oh, okay. Nothing on the box. Oh my God. Holy crap. This is literally the first of any kind of engine parts for me. The first set of heads that I've ever ordered. This is the first of everything. Okay, we will set this to the side. Oh my God, look at it. It's so clean. So shiny. Let's get this other bad boy out. It seems to me that there should be another package, because this is all that's in this one. I might have to go see if we got any other mail, because other items, I feel like they would have been delivered all in the same time. Before we get into this, before we open anything out, I'm going to go see if we missed a package. Okay, so package 2 of 3 and 3 of 3 have been delivered, but 1 of 3 was not delivered. So the only choice I have is to wait. So I'm going to wait for tomorrow. Hopefully it just fell behind. I don't understand. They all 3 came from one spot. I will wait till tomorrow. Maybe I'll try and contact Brian to see if he can give me some sort of tracking information. Not worried in the slightest, obviously, but this is so exciting for me. This is amazing. This might be nothing to some people, but how far I have come in this entire situation and channel is absolutely mind-blowing to me. So I'm going to keep these packaged up and set them aside and wait for package 1 of 3, the third package, which should have the head studs as well as the cam in. Do a quick cut and we'll come back once the last package has arrived. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is amazing.
1 eternity later.
Okay. It feels like an eternity later. What? We got another 1 of 1. And then the package we've been waiting for, which doesn't really make sense, but is another 1 of 1. Behind me here we have the prize gems. Here is the packages. we were missing. Now I'm sure you guys can guess what this is, so I'm going to open this one first. I'm hoping there's a little bit of information in this one. And the survey says ARP head studs. Bolted studs. The old bad girls back here, they'll come in handy. We got pretty much what I just told you. This gives me the part number and the description. Mopar A W/W2 cylinder hex head bolts. So we will hold on to that. Yeah, it's enough fun. Now for the last piece of resistance for the time being, without cutting myself. Oh my God. Guess what? It's a box in a box. You know what that box is though. Come on, there's something else in there. What we have here is a comp cam. Let's read the specs on it here. Cam specs. Average duration 289 intake, 295 exhaust. Duration at 50 is 237 intake, 241 exhaust. Valve lift is a 593 intake and 572 exhaust. This is a camshaft that Brian himself has recommended to me, comp cam. This is one he had laying on the shelf and pretty much said this is the way you want to go. We did have something spec'd out, it being it was a mother thumper cam. Originally when I ordered the heads, that went out of stock absolutely everywhere and I could not find it. So it actually worked out in my favor because he had this one in stock. One, it was cheaper. Two, I was happy to buy it from him because then knew it was set up perfectly for my heads with the springs. And he said this one will work better than the one I wanted anyway. Give me more horsepower and actually give me more power throughout a higher RPM range. So this is what we're working with at the moment. Comp cam, ARP bolt and studs, and our beautimous aluminum cylinder heads, man. The camshaft specs, there's a serial number too if you do so decide to follow this. That sounds good, bounce it off the ground. But let's get these bad boys, a couple of these things unpackaged here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Nice cam sticker. Hell yeah. Put that on the truck. No, I'm just kidding. I just can't wait to hear this thing. I wanted something that was pretty much gonna almost stall out every time the engine rotated, so. Last piece for now is beautiful. Absolute unit. The fact that I can pick these up with one hand where it took almost all of my might to pick up the iron heads that came off of the engines that we're working with. The valves, we have 202 and 160s. That is what is on the valves, size valves. And also the springs we have are set up for, obviously, the cam. Board, aluminum, as much as you can, completely good and set up. I'll bring in for a closer look at them here, but it just doesn't get much better than this. She is just a peach. Oh my God, I'm so excited. There we have it. We have cylinder heads, cam, and we got some head studs for it as well. So the way it sits currently, I have aluminum heads. We have the cam for it. I have the block that's ready to go for everything to be put in it. What I need to order next is the pistons that I have to order, the KB107 pistons that are set up for what I'm working with here. That'll be good with the cam and the heads.
and then hopefully be able to use the rods. I have 16 of them now, and the crankshaft as well. So like I said, a big step for building this engine for the shop truck. Super excited how everything is coming together so far, but we have a lot of work to go. So I'm very happy with where the build is coming for the shop truck, the body work, as well as this engine, the engine parts. And I'm very fortunate to be able to have purchased this kind of stuff for this engine. Subscribe if you're new, really helps out the channel, helps me out very much in this whole project. If you are excited to see more of the shop truck, let me know down in the comments. If you have any advice for me, let me know down in the comments as well. I appreciate it. And because I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time. I do have a lot of help, but I like to do things on my own, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and we will catch you very, very soon with more videos on the shop truck. Okay, now break out the checkbook to buy more stuff.